So I want to do a quick game.
Okay.
Presented by Texaco and Hawaii. Okay. It's called Gas or Pass. We
Gas or
We
Pass.
play it on the podcast all the time.
Okay.
If something's good, it's gas. You know, it's
Gas.
Gen Z lingo.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Okay.
if pass, you don't like it. Okay.
Pass.
So I just got a couple things.
Okay.
We'll do it real quick. Gas or pass? If Miss Hawai'i was a 2-year commitment.
Oh, pass. Well, I would say like gas and pass because you figure it out once. Like 1 year is the time to just figure it out,
yeah.
and then you could do really well the second year. You know.
But it's just extra long.
Yeah, it's just extra long.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Gas or pass? People talking on speakerphone in public.
Oh, pass. But you know what's so funny is like if I'm outside, I'll do that too. But like crowded area, I'm not
like
on
an
speakerphone.
elevator.
Like an elevator, I'm gonna have to say pass.
Yes. I do my research.
Yeah.
I know your whole life. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. She had a TikTok where she was talking about this young boy in an elevator, crowded elevator, talking on speakerphone to his friends, like, "Hey, like meet District."
Yeah, you find him at District every Saturday night, apparently.
Yeah. District, gas or pass?
Gas. No, pass. You know what's so funny? I've never even been to District.
I've been there twice. I'm not a going.
I'm like
person.
railing on it, right? But all my friends talk about it. I'm just like, it doesn't sound like my scene.
Yeah.
But to talk about it and then the TikTok blows up.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I never even been. So I was like, oh.
That's funny. But you have a general
You have an idea
of what these people.
But I will say pass. Club
places.
scene is not for me.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a bar, cocktailer,
Yes,
conversationer.
No shade on District. It's just not your scene.
Yeah, if you're into District, slay, love it, go boo boo. Like, do it, love it.
Yes. You're more of a
Old
the place?
person.
Pint and
Oh.
Jigger place.
Yes, actually, my favorite is upstairs, Signature Prime. Their
Okay, I've
happy
never
hour
been
is
there.
so good. Oh, you gotta go.
Yeah, okay.
Starts at 4:30. People get in line at 4.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Have you been to Gas Lamp in Kailua? Have you heard of it?
Wait,
It's like a speakeasy kind of place. It's
I've
like
heard
a
of it,
secret.
but I haven't been.
Okay. I hope you meet a very wealthy, tall, young,
Yes.
hunky man. and
Maybe
he
not
takes you
young.
there.
Maybe not. Well, maybe not young as me.
Mature.
Mature. There we go.
28 years old.
I honestly think out of the 20, I think I might be power
30s.
in the 20s. Yeah.
30s.
And I think my cap would be 38.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's 30.
30s and
My girlfriend, a lot of times she's like, wow, so this is what it's like dating a 30-year-old.
Dang, you'd be like, yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, you've been
Yeah, go
dating
get me my
boys.
cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in a good way. It's in the maturity level. of like,
okay.
yeah,
sure,
okay.
sure. Yeah.
I know I'm bust up, but that's not what I meant, okay?
Yeah, he's had to get up and stretch every 10 minutes.
I got up limping for the shishi break.
Yeah. And I saw your denture cream in the bathroom.
Jordan, can we cut this out? As long as you didn't see the actual.
Yeah, the dentures are up there. Yeah, no.
Okay, next one. Gas or pass, guys who carry around huge jugs of water.
Okay, actually pass. And I actually was thinking about this the other day because I had to buy that for the hotel room. I bought one of those big ones. And I was looking at it like, those people that carry it around, it's like, just get out of my face. Like, you're hydrated, phenomenal. You know what I mean? But like, fill up a water bottle. You don't have to carry that big thing around. It's just irritating. And the worst part is when they fill it up. It's like, I'm all for using plastic, or like not using plastic. But when it's dingy, like those aren't meant to be refilled. Buy a gallon water bottle. They exist.
Buy a
Yeti.
hydro flask.
Yeah, but here's that's definitely a pass, but the gas is the gallon Yeti one with the big huge handle.
Okay.
I'm like, he's hydrated.
Okay. It's nicer.
Yeah, because those men, I've never met somebody that has the gallon Yeti who's under 6'3".
You need to be big. Those are heavy.
A big guy needs to carry that.
I don't carry that.
I know yours is like 20 ounces.
I'm right at 6 feet. I can barely carry anything bigger than, what is it, 20?
Yeah.
ounces,
Yeah. Well, the
whatever.
joints at your age, they just don't really.
You understand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get it.
Okay, Kanoi. All right. Next question. Local boys with lifted Yodas and gold chains. Gas or pass?
Pass. But it doesn't mean I'm not looking. It doesn't mean I'm not like, oh. And I did say the other day, maybe I'm meant to start dating somebody with a truck. Like maybe this is my truck man era. I like a man who can do something around the house. Mm-hmm. Throw it in the truck, go off and do it,
Yeah.
But that guy is very like,
rare.
he's always under 6 feet.
Compensating with the gold
That's
chain
what I'm
and the
saying.
lifted
Like
Yoda.
yeah, like that whole combination is not in my height range, if you know what I mean.
Tundra, not lifted, just a regular Tundra. F-150.
Boom. Now we're talking. Ford, we're
Ford
talking.
F-150.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Medium-sized chain.
Yeah.
That was given to him from his grandmother, who loved God. I just explained to her.
I'm getting really...
She's blushing right now.
Can I have a fan?
Lean a little to your left,
Yeah,
and then you feel the AC.
And the draft. Wow.
Okay. Next one.
Plays basketball.
Yeah. Tesla's.
Owns a business.
Tesla's gas or pass. And this is actually a multiple layer because Tesla, gas or pass.
So many puns. That's really great job. Are you a writer?
Sometimes.
I have to say pass. I enjoy driving the Tesla. And I like all the gadgets, but I don't have like the electricity at my house won't let me do a plug-in. Also, what happens if like the electrical grid shuts down? Like you can only go by gas, you know? Mm-hmm. A lot of my family is like conspiracy doomsdayers. So I'm like trying to always prepare for like, gas stove, gas car, cash in the pocket, freezer dried air food. You never know what you need.
Okay. So,
but good for the environment. Like if you have a Tesla, slay. Yeah. Like I'm not saying it's bad.
Yeah. What about those Cybertrucks? I've been seeing them more recently on Oahu.
Okay. I feel like we're in Roblox. Like why did that become the truck? You went from like this really sleek Tesla to
this like bulky,
a construction truck.
Minecraft built.
Yeah. Minecraft truck. It's cool. I want to go inside of one, but I'm also like, is there something like the rich people know that is coming? Like some kind of, what is that called? Like zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
It just feels like, okay, you guys know what's happening, Yeah.
I'm pro zombie apocalypse, by the way.
Really? Say more.
Yeah. Well, I like Walking Dead. I like zombies, grew up watching Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, you're not like saying it should come soon.
Oh, I'm not saying it should, but if there's a way the world ended, I would hope it's a zombie apocalypse because I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to.
You feel like you could take on zombies?
Yeah.
No way.
I got my whole thing prepared, I know what kind of weapon I'm going to use.
No way.
I just watched the most recent Walking Dead spin-off. I just binge watched it this past weekend.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. I
need a new show, that's why.
Yeah. New show? You should watch anime.
I don't know about that. Do you watch Bob's Burgers?
No, but I know that one.
Okay, Bob's Burgers is my favorite show of all time.
Yeah. Tina.
I'm Tina.
Yeah.
Did you put that together?
Yeah.
So my whole family, we're like specific people in that show, and it's just so our life. But super dry humor. I don't like adult animation. Yeah. It's not really for me. Family Guy, South Park just wasn't for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're so dry, and you like don't always pick up on it, and that's my sense of humor is dry. And some people who don't get me are like, "What?" Yeah. I'm like, "No, I was kidding."
I hope your future husband is watching this. Because basically this is an episode of just like how to win Star.
Yes. If you're trying to step to me.
Yeah. Like you're just giving everybody the blueprint of what you like and what you don't like.
Which is okay.
Yeah. So take notes.
Yeah.
Okay. If you think she has a symmetrical face.
Yes. And don't pay attention to this. This is like something happened with my spray tan, okay? It's not a birthmark, even though that would be cute.
I don't think anybody noticed it. Now they're going to notice.
Oh, shuck.
Yeah.
Here, I'm just going to.
Okay. Gas or pass? Gen Z.
Gas. Like there's always tension with any generational gap, but they don't take crap from anybody. My baby cousins who are like my sisters, they're Gen Zers and they teach me a lot. But yeah, sometimes I want to be like, shh, but yeah.
Okay.
It's all love. It's all love.
All love. Okay. Millennials, gas or pass?
Oh, for sure gas, because nobody knows 90s R&B like a millennial.
Yep. And
that is my safe place. That's like where I come to thrive. Me and You by Cassie is on the daily repeat. It's just the vibe. Just for yourself and Usher. Come on.
I feel like millennials are like the last of the good ones.
Yeah.
And I'm super biased.
Yeah. It's just a good time. And I think what you're saying with good ones is like the old times, when it was just like good vibes, people vibing.
Before social media, you still played outside as a kid.
Yeah, that's the thing with Gen Zers is they're cool in new ways, but they don't connect like
they're
like
kind
we
of
can
weird.
connect.
My little brother's Gen, they're kind of weird.
Yeah, because it's so social media, and it's not even like on them. It's not even like you guys are weird. It's like, well, you try growing up on the internet, and everything is surrounded by that, and that is your main form of communication. Yeah. I'd be a mega weirdo. I'd be inept and not capable of talking to people. So,
yes.
Oh, I get it.
Empathy. Okay, boomers, gas or pass?
Oh my gosh, gas. So gas. And sometimes they say the craziest stuff, but I think it's so interesting. One, you can learn so much about talking to people in other generations. And we get high maka because Gen Z is below us. But the boomers, like, I think that there should still be respect for the kupuna. They're not all kupuna, but like you can learn a lot. Even if they say things out of pocket, it's like, well, you lived in a different time, a really different time. And with social media, it's like massive change.
Definitely.
So I think that they still play cool stuff. I've been wanting to start playing mahjong again. I played with my bonus mom and her auntie, and we like go and play mahjong. Yeah, because bonus mom is better than stepmom. Like stepmom is like, nah.
I've heard something similar to that.
Yeah,
before.
but she's a bonus, so it's like bonus mom.
Yeah.
But then Elks Club, I'm trying to go play mahjong. They do it on Saturdays.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, the aunties know how to play. They're winning money too.
Okay. Well, again, just if you're trying to win her over, Saturdays, Elks Club, learn your mahjong, guys. Yeah. How funny would it be if you just end up finding somebody from this podcast?
That would be awesome.
Like they'll be like, I watched your podcast, you guys hit it off.
Wow. That would be like
mahalo
kea kua.
That'd be kind of a cool love story.
That would be super
and
cool.
And for my ego, I just feel like I did that.
No, and we would get married just for your ego.
Yeah.
Just to make you feel
Thank
great.
You.
Yeah.
Yes, I appreciate that. Yeah. Get engaged after like 2 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, totally. That is such a church thing. That fits really well.
Perfect. Okay, gas or pass, happy hour.
Oh, gas. That's like my favorite time of day. Happy hour. I don't even have to drink. Happy hour is the best time.
It's just an hour of pure happiness.
No, exactly. And the drinks are cheaper and you have a little poo-poo.
Yeah.
I'm a poo-poo eater like that.
Yeah.
You know, I just like have a cocktail and nibble. So it's my best.
You know what I wonder? It's called happy hour, but it's not just an hour, right? It's like 4 to 6 or I don't know.
Yeah, happy
3.
hours.
So should we be saying happy hours?
Well, when you're drinking, it feels like 1 hour.
Or if you drink too much, maybe it
feels like 10 hours.
10 hours.
That's a really good point. I'll take it to the council.
Okay.
And we'll discuss.
We'll be right back on our next episode speaking about happy hours. Okay, going out after 9 p.m. Gas or pass?
Pass. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I can't. It's not for me.
Tell. Okay.
You said you could tell?
I could tell, yeah. Yeah. I know a homebody when I see one. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a girl that
she's one of us.
There was a girl that I had ran with when we first ran, and she's so sweet, but she looks at me and she goes, I feel like we're going to like get into a lot of trouble together. Like we're going to have a lot of fun. Like we're going to go to the club. And I was like, no. And I was so awkward because I was like, yes, girl. And she leaves and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, no, I'm never doing that. It's just super cool.
That's so funny. Girls be like that.
Yeah. They're like, oh my gosh, sis.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
La, la, la. Tita, let's go.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll be at home.
Yeah, us guys are just like, nice conversation.
Yeah, man culture is so crazy to me because growing up with just my mom and her gay best friend, like I'm so out of touch with like man culture, like how to like interact with men. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Like the grunts, and you like had a whole conversation. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you just at a bar watching sports, you see that they're cheering for the same team. You're just like, yeah, good game.
And you're like, yeah, that's my best
and
friend.
then
like,
they'll
what?
be like, oh, you know them? Oh no.
yeah, exactly. Men.
Okay, private school, gas or pass?
Ooh, such a gas. So much of, I think, what people like about me and communicating, and it was from Punahou. I felt really well-rounded by that education. And it was something, so my mom had gotten divorced, and that's where we had more money to pay for school, and it wasn't going to look like I was going to be able to go to school after that, like private school. But my mom was like, she's staying here because education was really important to her. And everyone was like, why are you doing that to yourself? You're making it harder. But she was like, no, she sacrificed everything so that I could keep going to Punahou. And it laid such a solid foundation for me. And no shade on public school. Like so many smart people don't even go to college. I don't think college is for everybody. But the people that I meet out in the world too, in the continent or jobs I have, I just noticed that my educational foundation has given me a step up in a lot of spaces. Which I'm grateful for, and no tea, no shade, but definitely a gas.
Okay.
Am I supposed to like respond every time? Not really, right? Is this
no? Yeah, you
fire?
can. Yeah, I do this, and it brings up topics of conversation.
Oh, okay. I was like, sorry if I'm ruining.
Yeah,
this.
no, this is exactly how it's supposed to be. Okay, last one. Public school. Gas or pass?
Ooh. Gas. That's so rude. Okay, here's what I actually do. When I became an adult, I wish that I had gone to public school for a little bit of time. I'm grateful for my foundation. Wouldn't have done it differently. But I also think that I would have been less insecure as a kid because I would have been exposed to different bodies, different culture. I think that I would have a better understanding of how much of a privilege it was to go to Punahou because I was always in that bubble. Mm-hmm. So that's what I wish that I had and envy when people with public school. I think that they just have a broader perspective on the world and struggles and different types of people. And I think we grow from exposure to people who are different than us, like you said earlier. So I think that happens more in public school. So I would say gas.
Yeah. I'm public school all the way. But I think the best is like, what? I think half public, half private, I think is the best for me. Like if I had kids.
No, totally.
I would be like early childhood stages, public school, get to know a lot of people. Private school, all the resources.
Okay, but here's where I almost feel like I would want public school right in the middle because early childhood education I think is so important. And
also private school in the beginning.
I would preschool to like, I don't know, 4th grade. I would think private school just because that time is when their brains are most malleable, and I think like having the best resources for them and the best like teachers and brains, and not that the best is always in private school because it's not, but really intentional there because I want my kids to be way smarter than I am. You know, I want to give them everything that I can. But yeah, I want them to like have that foundational. And then when they're old enough to understand the exposure without it being traumatic, you know what I mean? Like more of a middle school thing. Yeah. And then bring them back to get serious about college.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
But do you think the bouncing back and forth is going to be kind of hard? Confusing.
Totally.
Because you go with some of your classmates to certain things, so you already have friends.
I agree because then maybe they don't want to go back. You know, but and I don't have kids, and so I'm still kind of thinking about that. Yeah. But my bonus mom she's head of curriculum at Kamaka School's Hawai'i Island, and I've learned a lot from her about how important it is for these young minds to be shaped and poured into, and how little things can change so much in the way that they'll continue to learn. Yeah. So maybe just because that's fresh in my mind, I think that's really important to me.
That's a good point.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. Gas or Pass presented by Texaco and Hawaii. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, Texaco.
You win.